Have you ever met someone new and after 2 minutes, the conversation just dies? You stand there smiling, they smile back, and your brain is screaming, say something, anything. Today, we fix that. Today, you will never run out of things to say about hobbies again.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our videos. You're listening to Mr. Englishman. I'm Max, and with me here is the always amazing Lily.
Hi, everyone. I am so excited for today because this topic is simple but powerful.
Yes, today we are talking about daily English conversation practice, how to talk about hobbies.
And by the end of this episode, you will be able to talk about your hobbies clearly, naturally, and confidently.
You will learn what to say, how to ask questions, how to answer questions, and how to continue the conversation.
No more awkward silence.
No more, I like things.
Yes, we will fix that.
So stay with us until the end, because we also have a bonus tip that will make you sound more interesting instantly.
Let's begin.
First, let's make it simple. What is a hobby?
A hobby is something you do for fun in your free time,
Not for money,
not because you must.
but because you enjoy it.
For example, reading, cooking, playing football, watching movies, drawing, singing, gardening.
These are hobbies.
Okay, quick question for you. What is your hobby?
Say it out loud, right now.
Yes, even if you are alone.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Good. See, you are already practicing.
The most common question is, what are your hobbies?
Or, what do you like to do in your free time?
Very common in school, at work, at a party, or when meeting new people.
So, how do you answer?
Many learners say, my hobby is reading. That is correct.
Yes, it is correct, but it is short. It can stop the conversation.
We want longer answers, more natural answers.
Here is a better answer. I really enjoy reading, especially mystery novels. I usually read before bed.
Did you hear that? Let's break it down.
Step 1. Say the hobby.
Step 2, add a small detail.
Step 3. Add when or how often.
Let's try together.
Repeat after me. I really enjoy,
Your hobby.
especially,
Small detail.
I usually.
When or how often.
Perfect.
Let's do a short conversation.
I will ask you.
And I will answer.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like playing football. I play with my friends every weekend. It helps me relax.
That is a great answer. Why?
Because it has feeling. It helps me relax.
Yes, when you add feeling, you sound real.
Let's try another one.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I love cooking. I often try new recipes on Sundays.
That sounds natural.
Now it's your turn.
I will ask you. Answer out loud.
What are your hobbies?
Go ahead.
Great job. Now listen carefully. This is important.
A conversation is not just about talking.
It is about asking questions too.
If someone says, I like painting,
Do not say only, oh, nice.
that kills the conversation.
Instead, ask, when did you start?
Or, what do you like to paint?
Or, why do you enjoy it?
These are follow-up questions.
Repeat, follow-up questions.
They show interest.
They keep the conversation alive.
Wait, quick challenge.
Most learners make this mistake.
They say, I like to playing football. Oh no.
Is that correct?
No.
After like, use the base verb or ing form correctly.
You can say, I like playing football,
Or, I like to play football.
but not like to playing.
Small mistake, big difference.
See, you are learning real English.
Stay with us. It gets even better.
Let's level up.
Add frequency words.
For example, always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never.
Example, I often watch movies at night.
I sometimes go hiking.
I rarely play video games.
Now you sound more natural.
Try this sentence. I usually blank on weekends.
Fill in the blank.
Good job.
This is very powerful.
Add because.
For example, I love reading because it helps me relax.
I enjoy swimming because it makes me feel healthy.
I like drawing because it makes me happy.
When you say because, you share your heart,
People connect with you.
and conversation becomes deeper.
Okay, imagine this.
You are at a cafe.
You meet a new friend.
I will be the friend.
Ready?
Hi, nice to meet you. What do you like to do in your free time?
Answer.
Very nice.
Now I ask a follow-up question.
How often do you do that?
Answer again.
Amazing.
See? You're having a full conversation.
And you did not panic.
That is progress.
Some people say, I don't have a hobby.
That's okay. You can say, I'm still exploring new hobbies.
Or, I haven't found a main hobby yet, but I enjoy trying new things.
That sounds confident.
Never feel embarrassed.
Everyone is different.
Now let's make your English more interesting.
Instead of saying, I like music,
Say, I'm really into music these days.
instead of saying, I like movies,
Say, I'm a big fan of action movies.
these phrases make you sound natural.
Repeat, I'm really into.
I'm a big fan of. Very good.
Stay till the end for a bonus sentence pattern that makes you sound confident instantly.
It's coming very soon.
Quick review of mistakes.
Do not say, I very like football.
Say, I really like football.
Do not say, I am boring with reading.
Say, I am bored with reading.
Or, better, reading is boring for me.
Small changes matter.
They change how people understand you.
Here is the bonus pattern.
I started blank when I was blank years old.
Example, I started playing guitar when I was 10 years old.
Wow, that sounds powerful.
It shows history,
It shows story.
and people love stories.
Try it now.
I started blank when I was blank.
Beautiful.
Let's review.
Number 1, say your hobby clearly.
Number 2, add detail.
Number 3, add frequency.
Number 4, add because.
Number 5, ask follow-up questions.
And number 6, use interesting phrases like I'm really into.
Simple steps, big results.
You see, talking about hobbies is not hard.
You just need structure.
And practice.
And courage.
Yes, courage.
English is not about being perfect.
It is about connection.
So today, talk to someone.
Ask them about their hobby.
And use at least one new phrase from this episode.
Tell us in the comments, what is your hobby?
And write one full sentence about it.
We read your comments,
We cheer for you.
and we believe in you.
Next time, we will show you how to keep a conversation going for 10 minutes without stress.
So don't mess it.
Keep practicing
Keep smiling.
and keep speaking English every single day.
See you in the next episode.